Come at Guthrum's call. It is good to see you.
And you, Soma. There's an uneasy peace here. Both armies with their hackles up. Was blood spilled?
No. We took Wareham without resistance. These Saxons accompany their lord as we stand beside Guthrum.
So this fort is not the sum of his ambitions. Guthrum's plan is to bring the Saxons to the table.
If he can win the peace without a fight, he will do so.
And how likely is that?
Just now they sit on their thumbs in the church, talking in circles. Come, I will take you to him.
Well, that's unfortunate. I wanted to explore most of this bottom half still. This is the only area that I haven't
Who is Guthrum meeting here? Is it Alfred?
That's right. The king of the West Saxons has agreed to negotiate. Seems we have him on the back foot.
Guthrum should be careful. Alfred speaks with Loki's tongue.
Guthrum is not a babe at teat, Eivor.
Nor is Alfred. If he has come, it is for his own advantage.
Then give us counsel. Stand by Guthrum, show our strength. The king of Hayseeds will soon be humbled, trust me.
We took this town as if it were a straw hall. Do not challenge me, Elf King.
Your show of swagger and strength has my attention, Guthrum. But we agreed on terms. What more do you want?
The crown of Wessex.
Wessex has a king, and that king has the backing of the Almighty. Yours is a fever dream, Dane.
Guthrum will never bow. What is this? The throne can be taken.
You have learned nothing since the Danes came here. Guthrum will not bend his knee, Oathbreaker, just as I would not.
Ah, Eivor. Our blunted tool returns, Lord.
I have given you all I care to. A Danegeld to leave Wareham. You swore an oath upon the cross, and that pagan hammer.
And when you scurry back to whatever shit-soaked hovel you crawled from, we will release your men.
Speak again, handmaid, and I will feed your tongue to Eivor's raven.
A fair trade. We already have your cock.
Are we done with this pissing contest? If Guthrum has given you his word, then he will honor it. We will leave this town.
You have 1 day. Do not test the king's patience further, or our men will return to Wareham with force.
And if you doubt my conviction, know that the Avon River near Uffentune runs red with the blood of your countrymen. Their commander, what did his men cry as he fell? Ula? Uba? Yes, that was it. Remember, you have taken my silver. In return, I expect your honor. I will await news of your retreat in Chippenham.
Uber dead? It cannot be. Gods, I will tear that Saxon skin from his bones if this is true.
Alfred hisses with a snake tongue, but he gains nothing from this lie.
When news of this spreads through the camp, no Saxon will survive the day.
You swore upon the cross.
Oh, I have no intention of cowing to that milk sack. Now more than ever, I will take his throne and his head.
In Winchester, Alfred used me as a tool and cast me aside. So let the betrayer be betrayed. We'll burn this village to the ground. After that, we take care of Alfred. Burn Wareham to the ground! Make it a Saxon pyre!
Come on, move.
Leave nothing standing!
And now it is ended, and you'll feel my axe in you.
Let vengeance
This
steer your swords!
Works quite well with
And you'll feel my
those
axe
rock
in your
formations they have to blow up. If you don't have a lantern, if you don't have an oil jar and you want to blow up those rock formations, damn it. Then you just
Get round the side.
shoot that one, that video you have in one hand. Just quickly show you guys. Incendiary power trap. You can use this to break rock closed doors. In other words, there's one in Jorvik where you have to try and get a door that's above you. The only way to blow up that rock formation is with this incendiary power trap. That's the quickest way. You can try and use angling and stuff, but that's the most difficult door I've ever tried to open. This literally blows up those rock formations. And then also, off screen, I cleared... What the fuck? I don't know what happened there. Off screen, I cleared all of this. Everything up here. I went down here and I fast traveled to this point there just to get this ingot. And unfortunately that started this quest. I wanted to try and finish Hammershire before I started the quest, but I guess it's unavoidable now. While I was busy going about, there was an update rolling out for now on the 30th or 29th of July for the second DLC, that Paris DLC that's launching on the 12th of August. So they changed the skills a bit. I put skills in here. You see I can't acquire anything anymore, mastery, because they expanded the skill trees with that update. On this side you've got everything that's to do with the Raven Tree. This is the best one yet that they brought in. You can literally just run past corpses and he automatically picks up. They moved some of the skills away from the tree. Like you'll see northern... Where's that northern thing? Power Stroke, Arrow Looter, and Eye of the North. They moved this completely away from the main tree. But I've got the Wolf Tree by now, and I've got the Raven Tree. All I need to do is finalize the Bear Tree. They add some new skills as well. The Bear Tree, and then we can go back to Mastery challenges, or Mastery upgrades. Do you want to see what we have here?
My turn! Odin!
For Uber! Every great Norse you sent to Valhalla, I'll send 10 to your hell!
You won't burn Wareham, scum! Fire and flame! Burn it all! Time has come for you, Jesus Christ! Dominus stand against the filthy heathen threat!
Your godson has forsaken you, Saxon!
Worms, take him! Just watch my back!
Your turn!
See what we still have to burn. Why won't I swear I threw flames at both this one and the other one, but it just won't burn.
Their prayers go unanswered this day. We should find Soma.
This one just needs to burn for some reason. Oh, now it's burning. No, you have to throw that one there. You see him?
Where are you out?
He keeps on sitting to the wrong target.
This place is routed, Soma.
Good work. We leave now. There are forest ruins just east of here, along the road. Come on, men, move!
Okay, we're gonna take horses, just run. What are we gonna do? Taking it, just run. Oh, I can't call my horse.
Saxons ahead!
For battle! Strike with me!
Cut down the stragglers!
Thank you.
They got your back, dog. Oh!
So I said there shouldn't be any more behind us.
The ruins are close. Keep moving.
More Saxons! Draw your weapons!
Holding on!
Oh, that was nice good to them.
Where's your king now, Saxon?
Let's bleed you! That's enough!
It's nice not having to press E when you run past them. Just automatically pick it up.
We can rest here a moment. Now, tell me what you know of that breaker of rings. Weak and wretched troll.
Alfred is a wily fox. He appears frail, but draws upon an inner strength. He will not be easy to oust.
Fury will fuel my army and my claim.
It will not be enough. You must find a weakness.
Yes, that is why I called you here. Do you balk at the opportunity to bury the Saxon king?
I must first hear a plan to balk at.
Alfred spoke of Chippenham, a squat hovel of sheep and peasants.
So why does he go there, and not to Winchester? Your scouts must know, they're the best in England.
A holiday feast, their Saxon Christ Mass. Alfred will warm his heels by the fire, while Uba lies cold in an English field.
I have called upon my allies to join us in this fight, but I must know where to send them. Is Chippenham our final prize?
It is. But I will need my men for the coming fight as well. The hostages Alfred took. If there is a chance to save them.
We will not lose more friends today. Where are they held?
A place further ahead through this forest. They call it Hampton Blockade.
Somer, ride north to the Thames and lead my allies south. They should be gathered by now.
I will.
Gather on the river passing Chippenham. The rest of you set up camp there. I called you Raven Feeder once. At Porchester, you were as hot-headed as Thor. You have become a true leader, Eivor.
There's much to come, Guthrum, before we can rest with mead in our hands and songs in our ears.
I will crush Alfred's skull with my bare hands if Uba is dead.
We cannot dwell on this, even if it's true. If you want the throne, only strategy will deliver it.
Or bloody wrath will steal it. I will follow this Alfred, hound his heels. Revenge burns within me.
A wise man once told me, we do not dash ourselves against hopeless courses. We arrive unexpected, strike swift.
You turn my words against me.
That's the one! Kill!
Please not miss. I mean, seriously.
Oh, shit!
Getting out of my way as well.
You turn my words against me now, Wolf-Kissed.
I took them too hard in my darkest times, my friend.
And Sigurd? He is back with you?
My brother's story is a long one, and for another time. Ridding the land of a strong ruler will make Wessex harder to tame.
You almost sound like you respect him, Eivor.
I've come to understand the trials of leadership, Guthrum. It is hard not to, when you cradle something as fragile as life within your hands. What do you see?
There.
So this should be
This
easy.
is the blockade.
We are
The
quite
hostages must be in
over-leveled.
these buildings. What is your plan?
We can tread quietly so as not to alert the guards. But I can raid this place in moments with my crew.
I will...
Really? Thank you.
This area is off limits.
Jump.
Do you think he kept his word? He swore he would not kill them.
I cannot say for certain. Just hope we find them soon.
Come on.
We'll save them, Guthrum. Stay calm. Enough skulking!
No, not enough skulking.
I will wash my blade in their blood.
I wanted to press R for that 3-in-1 arrow. Really, that's completely wrong. But it says, as long as he doesn't do something stupid and go all out.
Stay sharp.
Come on. The AI in this game is still very atrocious. Very much so.
There. These are my men.
I told you Guthrum wouldn't leave us here to rot.
Guthrum! Some of your men.
We will not be feasting in Odin's hall tonight, boys.
Come on.
There's a camp set up north by Chippenham. Go there.
As long as I can cut some Saxons.
I cannot.
I don't care where we face them.
Go to
But
the
another
camp
thing
near
that changed.
Chippenham. Find your countrymen there.
This is one more thing that changed.
We'll
I'm
pay
now
back
able to
the
set
Saxons
traps.
for the insults
Finally.
they heaped on us.
But that's the one ability that did not work at all from the first episode we recorded. Now they finally fixed it. It's really about time.
What have we here?
So much that they fixed with that update for the French DLC. I'm glad they did.
Are you Guthrum's men?
Aye. Free us and we will fight by your side.
Thank you so much.
They don't fight by my side.
Every Saxon who spat at me will die.
You will have your chance, but don't be foolhardy. Let your steps take you far from here to a camp near Chippenham.
It's not a big treasure, so I'm not going to take it.
Thank you, Eivor. You did a great deed here. Their families will raise a cup to you.
I need no thanks, Guthrum. Let us speak more when we are safely away. We're safe here. You should join your people at the camp. Even a surprise takes preparation.
Your bravery, your leadership, Eivor. You wear it well. You have grown much since last we spoke.
You judged me fairly, Guthrum. Harsh though your words were. But I do not make the same mistake twice.
How is your brother, Sigurd?
He lives, a changed man. But he is free of full case torment. That at least was a deed well done.
Will this all be worth it in the end? Everything we have done? Everything we have sacrificed to win this land? Sometimes I dream of soothed black furrowed earth, and blood seeping from seedlings, poisoning our future.
We must believe our way of life will survive. Our fates are woven, but our deeds forge our destiny.
And so to our final battle. We will wait for you at the camp.
Okay, let's get this quest done then. Just a pity I couldn't do all of this before. And I could actually theoretically quickly do this all, but since I'm busy recording, let's just go to this camp. If we finish the storyline in this episode, then I can do 1 or 2 side quests.
Eivor River, west of Uffentune.
And then the
I
next
fear
video
the
you guys will
worst,
see
but I must know.
Last video you guys will then the next video you guys will see is the my thoughts all over the place tonight, man. It's been a long day. The next episode will be the DLC. Those mastery challenges are difficult. The first one I did the archery, the stealth and the bear one. And the archery was the easiest, stealth second and the bear one most difficult. And I tried the second mastery challenge that you had, just couldn't finish it. Yeah, I thought. Since we're coming past this way, I thought let me just check if I can. No. Unfortunately not.
fast, quella ni sana pigang. If you da only mon shall be da undena.
Yeah, just his head, at least it hit. Now all of these are guys only going to be aggroed because people outside are aggroed.
Jammed. Need to get on the other side.
Easier said than done. Get on top, maybe. Yeah. Get across now. There's so many things I figured out in the game off screen. It's insane. If I knew them while I recorded the first few episodes, I would have done so much better. Like the incendiary powder trap to open walled off doors. Never thought of that. I don't worry too much about these small chests. If they've got a blip on the map, then I go for them. Let's say, why aren't you assassinating? The horse is still a problem. It takes forever for it to catch up to you. By the time we get into the camp, to that location, the horse is going to be in front of us and everywhere. So you have to stand still, climb on it, just so it can stop following you when you get to your location. Your destination.
Gidrich, after Rochester, I was not sure you would come again.
I've chosen my side. It would sooner bet a hog than allow Alfred to pillage the land of love.
Guthrum will trample Alfred's ambitions like weeds in the dirt. Mercia might rise further yet.
Perhaps I shall one day sit upon the throne of all England. King Giedrich the drunken ass.
I'll raise a cup to that.
Look, you Saxon bedwetters, here is a real warrior.
Billy, what tales are you weaving for these serf-down Saxons? Do not make me regret supporting your Jarldom.
Eivor, you know I will take your childhood scrapes and secrets to the pyre.
Good. I would hate for something to happen to you in the coming fight.
Ha! Such fiendish ribaldry between you two. You laugh in the face of fear. Tweak old man Death's beard.
I will do my mother and my lord proud today, Eivor. The Lord knows I have not been the best of sons.
Good to see your spirits high. Fight well, my friends, and we'll feast together in victory.
You soft-cheeked Anglo boys. Have you brought your...
Tefter, it is good to see you.
I gave you my word. Besides, Alfred's faith is strict and he has no love for pagans.
You have changed much from that god-whipped boy.
He has, actually.
That is good to see.
I was always him, but my faith was like a veil. I am glad you helped me lift it.
And now another education. You'll see how we Norse bads fight.
I am all a-quiver with anticipation.
Soft-cheeked Anglo boys. Have you brought...
There you are, Raven.
Lufina, pure. It warms my heart to see you well.
Well as ever. Better since we skinned those Order rats.
I hunted down more in Winchester on Alfred's behalf. Now we come to take his kingdom.
How quickly a coin can flip when tossed from hand to hand. Only a fool is a betting man.
Aye, Hjor. Alfred thought to use me, but he will find differently at Chippenham.
We owe Eivor a lot, my love.
I know. Have you brought your mother?
Finir, stand tall. A light heart lifts all those around them.
Ah, Eivor! Who would not be joyous, raving at your side?
And how do you feel about bringing sorrow to the Saxons on their holy day?
It darkens my mood. I have learned some of the Christ Lord's teachings. He preaches peace where our gods delight in battle.
Let their delights be ours, then. We have many battles to wage before the end.
And I will be beside you for them all. My axe ready and my heart stout.
You soft-cheeked Anglo boys.
Deolav, you have come again at my call.
I have, but this does not sit well with me, Eivor. This is a Christian feast, and the people here are not soldiers.
I come only for Alfred.
Innocents will die for your ambitions. I am your ally now, but after this, I must turn back to Mercia. I have much to repent.
So long as I do not lose your friendship, your oath will be fulfilled.
You soft-cheeked Anglo
Sorry,
boys.
Have
you brought your mother?
He buried his brother, so he's
return home. Eivor! It's good to see you.
Erke and Stowe. I released you from your debt, and yet you came.
London is quiet enough, and Stowe here felt the sharp stab of conscience.
Could not let you down, Eivor. That's not what an honorable man does. So here I am, despite my reservations.
And you, Broder. I did not think you would be here either.
I have seen to my brother. Sent him to Valhalla with grave goods. I am done with sorrow, Eivor. Now I am bloody angry.
I have seen those strong
hope the death will be
tracking round the heart.
I long to return home
with your consort.
I thought there would be a lot more to say, but because they're sending troops, it's a group conversation.
Eivor, you made it unscathed.
They came from all over England.
I never thought it possible, Eivor, that you would rally Saxons and Norse under your black-feathered banner.
They see the tyranny of this elf king. He would crush them all under heel and plug their hearts with his god.
So what is the plan, Eivor?
When is their feast day?
A few nights from now, but their revelry has already begun. We should attack now.
That is unwise. Soldiers pace the paths of the village.
Then the night of the feast, under cover of darkness. That is when we will strike.
Uba will not have died in vain.
We await your instructions, Eivor.
Let's do it.
Let us plan our approach. But whatever happens, Alfred is mine.
They are not expecting us. We should not meet much resistance on the way.
Then quietly through the fields. It will already be too late once they see us.
Your young Saxons can be our eyes to the west. Better to keep their soft hands away from the conflict.
My scouts reported that a few nobles have arrived for the festivities already.
Good. If we capture the Thanes, there will be no danger when I confront Alfred.
And we could persuade them to support a new king of Wessex. I will subdue the lords.
Take Deolaf and Tefta with you. They could prove useful in convincing the Thanes. Rhoda, take Etki and Stowe and capture the garrison. Make quick work of any Saxons that dare cross into the village.
Gladly, Eivor.
We each know our parts. May they blunt their swords against our might.
I'm probably missing out on a lot since I turned on the music, but unfortunately for YouTube you have to. Not that I, at this stage of my life, I'm monetized. Unfortunately not yet.
Tonight, Wessex's last resistance will crumble.
I follow you, Eivor.
And I.
Be ravening wolves and croaking ravens. Stand firm, your axe arms strong, and together, we will win this final battle. And remember, Alfred is mine! Soma, with me. Everyone else, go quickly to the village. Advance! Be on the lookout for any stray guards. Get to the village and wait for my signal.
I wonder if it's a trap.
Let's smoke the rat out of his guard's house.
Slight head twitches. Come on, over you go. Thank you. What was that?
I'll finish you. What?
This game was designed from a woman's perspective. I'll finish her. Even though they give you the option to choose a male Eivor, the devs don't want it.
Sunan, guide me.
I was under the impression you can play as any of the two and it will be canon. Does it feel like that? Run. We haven't really gotten into much of a fight yet. I don't know why they're burning shit. Trying to be more covert than that.
Alfred! Face me, and I will spare the last of Wessex my torch!
Did you think my king would turn his back on you, Eivor? When your knife is smeared with the blood of Wareham?
Stand aside, Goodwin. I come for Alfred.
Alfred is long gone. And this good Christian feast, a cup of honey wine, to trap some wasps.
Where is he?
Calling his allies to his side. All those who wish to see Wessex under one god.
Mind you,
not cannot win England with your sorry crew of deluded farmers and godless fools.
At least I wouldn't leave them to die as I scurried through the corn husks like a rat.
You have no understanding of duty, the loyalty I freely give. His plan for England, for the world, is worth the cost of my life.
Then sing your tuneless hymns.
Come, Raven Feeder. Do your worst.
Come on. I'm gonna get behind you.
I have no fear of death, for this battle is only the beginning. Saints alive!
Only darkness will come to claim you.
Trap you put down there, so I can't really walk there.
Hellfire!
You're dead.
You are beaten, Goodwin.
Beaten? No, not so. By my death, my lord may live.
Alfred used you, fool. He threw you in my path. For what? He only delays what is inevitable.
Kill me then. It makes no odds. For here you stand, bloody and breathless, no closer to my king, no closer to his throne. This island will never be your home, Eivor. You will not subdue her with vicious force, or win her with cocksure words. We Saxons will always stand firm, shoulder by shoulder against thieves and tyrants, whose envious eyes fall upon England.
I can still use your head.
No. I will use you as you used me. A few hours in the company of my men, and you will lead us to your Sparrow King.
That I cannot allow.
Damn it. The king's definitely the father. I think he was just cleaning house when he was helping me kill the Order. I stand firm by that.
Soma! The men of Wessex! They came from every house and hovel!
Soma! Fall back!
For life! For glory!
Soma! No!
Get behind if you can. Now!
Help your ally.
Finish him!
I don't think I have to fight
Remain! Who wants some?
That's one massive jump. Okay. We have to... Oh, we have to help our allies here.
Die now!
Guthrum! I need you fighting with the rest!
These men will not surrender! And one little cock flogger barricaded himself behind that door!
I will find a way in!
Which doorway? Come on. Run, 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 run. I was already in here, wasn't I? Come on.
Take the stage at all costs!
You will regret this unholy interruption! Leave me be! I'm no threat to you!
Okay. All I have to
Good
do is
work,
fire
Guthrum.
the
I hope the rest have fared as well. I need to see if Broder has taken the garrison. Did you see Alfred?
The Saxon boys were ambushed. One lays wounded.
Hold these men back! I'll find them.
Go, Eivor! They will not better us.
I need to see if Broder has taken the garrison. Gunwald! Come, get up! This is no time for weep wailing!
Carried away, though.
I cannot. And there is a blackness closing in around my eyes.
Gunwald, listen to me. You survived the Battle of Bottleston. Do not let this scratch best you now.
I'm so cold. Has winter come so soon?
You will warm yourself with mead and dancing yet, my friend.
Perhaps not, Eivor. It may be I will sit beside my father soon. Will he be proud of me?
He will pull you to his breast. Sob bright words of welcome and until you no man ever had a worthier son.
2 friends down.
I am glad to have known you, Eivor. My truest
friend. Okay, now we have to check the garrison. He's crying.
I need to see if Broder has taken the garrison.
Friends made to Eivor. Come on, thank you. He keeps on tripping. The past, let's say 10 to 20 hours, I've noticed that Eivor trips over nothing. There's nothing there, and he just does that shoulder barge where he runs into someone and stumbles. I don't know why he does it.
What can I do?
Eivor! The garrison has morphed dependably. May not be a slaughter.
I will find a way to open the gates from the inside.
Don't think you're leaving here alive. Interesting.
Come on.
We have this.
Knock the idiot down.
God loves
Move. Go.
With me, brother.
Kill the garrison. So let's kill these people, basically.
Can't hold out much longer.
Have your guts out.
You're dead.
Wait. How can I shoot from way up there without any line of sight?
That is most of them. Make sure the garrison stays under our control. I need to help the others.
Oh, what? He was laughing like he achieved something. So nice not having to press E. Man, I wish that ability was there sooner.
Now you do.
They're weakened! Let us finish this!
Keep on and the rebate run.
These things defy our god and king!
You.
You're going down.
1-2, brother.
Stand true! God protects us on his day of feasts!
Come on.
Pay for your sins!
No. Really? Aim is so shit, you literally gets allies with it.
You will not rout us, interlopers! Not on this Christ Mass!
On your left. Come on.
These Danes defy our God and King!
Are they gonna keep on coming to us, or do we have to...
That's it! They're fleeing! The last of the Saxons are fleeing! The battle is won!
They are routed! The city is ours! Wessex will follow!
Guthrum Jarl, we are not without losses. Some of them grave.
Their king is fled! His patsy struck down! Defeat rings loud in their ears, and I will be their lord before the spring is here!
Guthrum, hear me! Soma is... she's gone.
Soma? Dead? She has gone to the endless feast, and is the better for it.
Oh, dude, you're a psycho. We should send off the dead.
Many fought for us and died. They deserve peace.
Are you ready to honor them?
I am.
Yes, there's nothing more to say.
I don't know if I should have...
Time to send our friends to their great reward. Will you do the honors?
Nothing awaits them. They lived, they died, and now their bodies will burn to cinders. Their saga ends here.
Well, do not share that with them.
Eivor is seeking death. False death.
Victory is ours. But it came at a great cost. Soma Jarlskona, who stood at Guthrum's right hand. She will live on in our memories, from now to the end of days. And to Hjor, warrior, husband, and a friend, he made the ultimate sacrifice. I here repay it. And to Hunwald, whose kind heart has now led him to his father's side. May his God welcome him with open arms. Let us send them on their way. All our beloved dead, our fallen warriors, and speed them to their end.
That's cool, fiery axe. I haven't seen that big battle from the trailer yet, where Odin appears and all that. That was just marketing.
Guthrum,
When the Reeve died, did he take comfort in knowing he would soon see his god?
He was strangely peaceful in the end, as if death meant nothing.
We stumble through our years, ravenous, grasping, spilling blood, stealing gold, and it is never enough. This life is never enough. Would it not suit you to know there is something beyond all this? Not war and valor, but quiet and peace?
I think the afterlife men hope for is only a reflection of their regret in this life. All I wish for now is to live among the friends I've made. That is what counts.
Alfred made me swear fealty upon the cross of their god's son. He held such faith in it, a plain, unadorned thing. It burned between my fingers, as if I had pulled it from the fire. A feeling strange and powerful, but gone in an instant. I have not felt its like before.
What will you do now?
Whatever I must do. England is my final home, Eivor. And I will do what it takes to remain.
I should return to Swanborough and tell her of Hunwald's fate. Better the news comes from me than a stranger.
This is going to be interesting because there's an event going on now. Today is the 30th of July. And there's an event that started today when I logged into the game. So let's see what happens if I fast travel to town. I'm going to see if I can upgrade something here. Try and get as many. Eden's Heart. Draw upon the vitality of Eden. Passively regenerate recent health loss after a short delay. That's not bad. So we've got 4 left and we can go back to Mastery. Ach well. Let's quickly fast travel. See if that event starts first or me talking to Swanborough. What is happening? Tell me the game is bugging out. Okay. I think it's trying to start. Yeah, it's trying to start the event.
Eivor! You have arrived just in time.
Is it Gigabyte already?
The days are long and the nights are warm and lit with fires.
And it marks the beginning of raiding season.
We still need to finish gathering offerings for the gods so we can earn their favor. With their blessing, we will have calm waters, good winds, and much bounty.
Gunnar must be busy forging weapons and armor.
Yes. He asked to bring in an extra set of hands. Svinda has already set up her forge by the training ground. But weapons are not the only tools of war, Eivor. You must train your mind as you train your body.
Eager to see what this mind training will look like.
I would show you around, but I need to get my offering ready for the bonfire. Check around the settlement to see what's needed. Perhaps you can make yourself useful.
Am I not already useful?
Oh, be sure to say hello to Norvit. But first, take this torch and mark the beginning of the festival.
Secret Blood Festival. Okay, but I want to finish the main quest first. Can I? What the hell? Feels so much different. You barely recognize town. Let's see if we have any. No, no one hired us. Then I have to speak to Reda as well because I completed their quest.
Good day, good day.
I have completed the contract.
Excellent work, my friend. You impress me more and more every day. Here is what you have earned.
I must take my...
You go on.
I saw the carving surrounding the offerings boat, but we're not going to do that now.
Eivor is here!
Oh, the white foxes, the snow foxes we needed. I got them all in this area here, Northumbria and half of Shropshire. So now it's a rare pelt, and we got bundles of them. I killed quite a few in a row. Let's see if what I can still do in settlement. I still have to talk to our assassin friend, because I got all the sagas. What was he looking for?
Something for me. What is it?
A letter requesting your presence in the southwest, a village called Athelney.
Nothing strange about a summons for me, is there?
It is not the recipient I find strange. It is the sender. The letter is signed a poor fellow soldier of Christ.
Ah, our mysterious partner.
For a short time, I hoped it might be Basim feeding us the names of these targets. He seemed the most likely man, for a time.
Only one way to discover the truth. Thank you, Hytham. I will take care of this.
Did you guys read that yourselves?
Eivor, did Basim contact you in Norway? He said he would be joining you. Yet here you are, and I have no word from him.
Hytham, this will be hard to hear, but Basim attacked us in Norway. Vengeance for some transgression of ours, imagined or real.
You mean you slew him yourself?
Sigurd and I, together. I know this comes as a...
I do not understand. Why would he do such a thing? He loved Sigurd, he loved you.
I do not understand it myself. Perhaps one day we can speak about this with more clarity. But for now, I am deeply sorry.
Codex pages, that was it.
Hytham, I have the codex pages you asked for. 6 in total.
Ah, wonderful. We have so little writing from the original Hidden Ones. This will grow our understanding immeasurably. These documents may have been inked by the founders of the Hidden Ones, in fact. But their names are unknown to us. Lost to history. A deliberate choice on their part, I think. I'm hoping these documents shed some light on that mystery.
I could not say. They're written in a language I do not understand.
You know, the black market merchant Reda has an old piece of writing from the same era as the codex pages you found. Speak with him if you are curious to see it.
You look well today, Eivor.
Okay, but are you gonna... No, nothing.
I have to go.
Then go in peace.
Please speak to Reda, and then I'm gonna call it an episode. And then at least now, before I can speak to Swanborough, I can maybe off-screen again try and finalize all these plots here. Then we are quite caught up. The next episode, before we finish the storyline, I'm gonna go to where was it just now, man? This Athelney, the poor soldier of Christ. Reporting on announce Hannibal's death to Swanborough. Speak to Reda, Dr. Swinder, War Games, and speak with Azar. We still have to do the Irish DLC. I'm trying to get to that as quickly as I can, because there's still the French DLC coming. Where?
Hello there.
Reda, Hytham says you have an old piece of writing from the early Hidden Ones.
Oh, that old scrap? Yes, it's just a short letter from one hidden one to another. One of my rarest artifacts.
How did it find its way to you?
A friend gave it to me for safekeeping. Bayek was his name. Egyptian fellow. Very kind. Haven't seen him in a long time. A very long time. Anyway, the letter is written in Demotic, so it may not mean much to you, but you're free to have a look.
Bloody hell, it's difficult to get there. You you doing something? Are you reading? Am I stuck? I don't know if I'm supposed to wait a minute or two for him to try and read it, or if I'm really just stuck now. That is beautiful. Can't open map, can only escape. No man, this game really, I swear. Well guys, I'm gonna have to call an episode, because apparently the game is bugged again. Same old, same old. So then I'll see you guys in the next episode. Cheers.